Failing is something I seem to be pretty good at, and I also seem to be doing it pretty often. But failing forwards is one of my favourite analogies. Sometimes being able to recognise the lessons as they're happening to you and make the changes when you next go into a challenge is so important. My challenge today, a track session. Today we're doing 800s at 3:35 and my body realistically wants to do 100 meters at 5-minute Ks. So let's see what fucking happens. Bang on pace. Bang on pace. 3:35. That's all that matters. Track session is complete. Just on a cool down now. And that wasn't what I wanted it to be. However, look, we got up at 5:30. We did our warm up. We did our nutrition, all the electrolytes, all the ice tonics. We did the track session, and sometimes those sessions just aren't what we want them to be. It's supposed to be between 8 to 10 reps. We did 5. We did manage to hold pace the entire time, which was great. However, we didn't do enough reps. But there are always going to be those sessions, whether it's in the gym, whether it's on the track. Maybe sometimes you have to walk home after an easy run. It's never going to be perfect all the time, so just being able to do those sessions and kind of come home without any guilty feeling is key. You still went out there, still put in an absolute shift, and 80% of the job is just showing up. So show up for yourself, show up for others, and the last 20%, that's just fairy dust. So finish this cool down. Then coffee time. We've earned the caffeine. Right, so today we are out doing a run. We have got on the cards a little 2K warm up into rolling 1K repeats, 1K 350, then into conversational. We're doing that 3 times, so 3 fast, 3 conversational, a little cool down, and then we're actually doing about 10 to 15K with some of the boys as well. So a little long run with some tempo intervals in there. It's been a pretty big week for me. Probably the biggest week of my life, work-wise. So It's been a bit lacking in terms of some of the sessions, but sometimes your week's just going to be like that. It's really nice to get back out and get the lungs blowing a bit, which is what today's going to be. Let's go. The intervals are done. 3:49, 3:49, 3:48. Pretty happy with that, considering I had my first drink in 6 months. My watch said -5 performance, which wasn't great for the confidence, but it's about doing it on the days where it does say -5, when maybe you've had a shit night's sleep and you just suck it up and get it done. Like, it's never going to be perfect, especially when you're trying to balance so many different things like we all are. We can't always wait for the perfect storm to go out and run, so getting it done with a bit of rain, now it's sun. Now we're just going to enjoy a 10 to 15k plod with Dan, and I'm really actually quite looking forward to that. There he is. It's like a gazelle.
I'm not naturally a morning person, but I always feel so much better when I'm up between 5 and 6 during the summer and getting outside on a run or on my bike. But trying to actually function at this time simply doesn't agree with me. So I try and make everything that I need the night before and get all of my stuff ready, simply to make my life as easy as possible to get out of the door. And something my mum always said was, the day starts the night before, and it's something that I've adopted into my everyday life to reduce the friction of me doing hard things in the early hours. And today we were out in Richmond Park for a few laps just to shake up the legs ahead of the Saucony 10k.
Once in a blue moon you may come undone. We're made of the same blood. I'll be your medicine if you let me. Give you reason to get out of bed. Sister, I'm trying to hold off the lightning and help you escape from your head.
Here we go, here's the hill.
Come and waste the day.
It's the worst one.
Watch a Super 8 videotape. We were kids in.
Do you want some electrolytes?
I'll have my sick juice, don't
In a car having light-hearted arguments. We don't know what's there till it's gone.
Gosh.
Just hear me out and you might understand. We're made of the same.
Very, very quickly as we get ready for the start of today's event.
I literally leave on holiday today.
Oh, nice, fancy.
Crete in Greece. Right, we are at the start line. I keep trying to convince myself that I'm not going to race this. I honestly don't know how it's going to go with the adrenaline. So my plan is basically to do the first 5k easy, not easy, like 20 minute, 30, somewhere around there, like 20 minutes. And then that second 5k just push, see how we feel. If we feel cooked, it's fine, doesn't need to be deep. If we feel good, then we just keep sending it. So we've got 7 minutes till we go, just walking down into the pen, and she's looking pretty fucking hectic. I think 18,000 people are doing it, and the goal of today is just to have a good day. A load of my friends finished, so it's going to be amazing to see them smash it too, and I hope you have a good time watching this. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to film without the time, but let's see, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
We semi-cooked, bit medium rare, got 40 0.56. So all in all, good day out. I wasn't expecting too much. Not really training for it, but yeah, happy with that. Can't complain. Here.
So pretty.
Good morning. It is currently 6:10 and we are up for a little sunrise run in Crete. And it is beautiful. Just doing a little 10k. Been on holiday, but I'm trying to make the most of this cool weather in the early morning. Get out before it gets scorching. So let's go and do it. What a morning for it. Right, 10k done. It's getting very hot, very sweaty. But we smashed it, and now it's time for an iced latte and a fucking cold shower. Let's go. When you're on holiday, I think that there's two ways you can go. One way, you go completely off the rails and you really indulge in your holiday, and I don't think that it's a wrong thing to do. I think a lot of people work really hard to get into really good shape, or they just have a goal in mind and it's something for them to enjoy, and they have their rosé, they have their all you can eat, and I think that's like great if you've aimed for that and you want to achieve that. I think there's another side of it as well, as like if you want to be consistent long term, having a week out isn't necessarily going to be very productive for you. And for me, I think there's got to be a balance between a level of routine, which I find comforting, and part of that is going to the gym, it is training, it's getting that natural dopamine, whether it's going for a walk or going for a swim, getting in the gym. I'm not going to hit my running goal for this week, what I would hit in London. I'm not going to get to 60k, but I'm going to get to 40k after today's 15 and a run on Sunday, and that's fine. I can do what I can do in the current situation to make me feel good, to tick me over, so then when I get back home, I'm not having to dig really deep to get back to the level that I was before I was away. I'm not going to lose anything in this period of time. All that's going to happen is it's maybe just like a little bit of a pause. And with strength training as well, doing a couple of sessions in the gym as maintenance, it's just to tick over, and it's just mainly for enjoyment. If you're feeling that when you go away that you might feel a bit guilty about going to the gym, and it may feel a bit weird and your family are like, you're on holiday, what are you doing? Just know that you don't need to stress about it. If you feel like it's going to make you feel better, do it. And ultimately, that's what we do it for, is to feel good. So I'm going to do 100 rubles now and have an ice cream. Woo! We're done.
Yummy.
This is what we do it for. It just tastes so much better.
So yummy.
Oh my god.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.